Hello, this
Hello.
is Chris and Riley here with the LaptopGamers PodCast. Today
Hello.
we will be going over various points of interest over the past few years.
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 Holy cow.
Yeah, no,
Holy moly.
we're pro like that. But anyway, do you have any interests of discussion, Riley?
Yeah, I do. Like, I was picking out socks this morning, right?
Yeah,
And
socks.
I found two of
Definitely
them.
wear those. I'm not a hobo or anything.
And I found two of them.
You
And I
found two
just
of them.
wanted to say what a great invention socks were to the person that invented them. Because I went on a walk today, and I walked through a puddle, right?
And they got wet.
And they got wet, but my feet stayed fairly warm. Warm
Hmm.
enough so they didn't get hypothermia or frostbite.
It's good.
So I just wanted to give a big thanks to the person who invented socks.
Good. Good
Good.
time. Now we will report you to the nut house.
Alright.
Okay? We will now
What? No.
send you to the nut house where you belong forever.
Okay.
I'm joking. But that didn't make too much sense, but I mean, let's think about this just for a few seconds. How did somebody come up with the invention of socks? They're just like, well, I'll just pull this stuff around my feet and we'll see how I fare today. And then they're like, "Oh, this is nice and warm. I should do this more often."
Yeah, they're probably just like, look at these pieces of cloth. They're like a shoe, but better.
But better. Do you think socks or shoes came first?
Probably. Whoop.
Probably shoes. I'm betting shoes came first.
Yeah, so am I. Like, uh, just talk about the Indians.
Yeah.
Um,
They never wore socks.
moccasins. They wore moccasins.
Yeah,
But
they never wore
but
socks.
that's a touchy subject since moccasins are
They're
like
kind of they're
they're
like
like socks built into a shoe.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put that in between a section. You know?
But then again, if you go back to Columbus's days in 1304
Oh crap.
BC,
Yeah.
um, you'll notice that he wore alligator shoes, right? With
Mm, he did.
llama hair socks.
Did he
So I'd
seriously?
have to say that socks probably came first.
Are you
Before
serious?
like actually shoes probably came first because we're just like, you know what, let's
Yeah.
take this
The
let's
whole
just
point of socks is so your shoes don't smell and they keep you a little bit warm.
yeah. So they probably had socks after shoes, so they figured out the problem. You know what?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think that's where it is too. I think I'll do some research on that though. But that was a good subject.
But but but
Oh gosh.
as we go farther back down the history line, we can go to the Egyptians who didn't wear shoes at all.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were like really wealthy, then you probably wore um like boots.
Boots. Yeah.
Boots were a hot product back then.
Yeah, they were. You
All
know,
the
it was a
kings
hot
wore 'em.
product 200 years ago.
Ankle skirts.
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Uh, what what was hip and hot back then would definitely, be I'm gonna have to say what was hip and hot back then was candles.
Candles. Oh yeah. Like
Candles.
you would put them on your eyes and then you could see better at night, right?
Yeah, you would
Those
actually
devices.
there was actually a device, an invention where in fact this one person made a hat and strapped candles all the way around it so he could see better.
That is a good invention. Oh
Too
my
bad we
goodness.
have now better means of having light,
Like light
light
bulbs.
bulbs. Yeah. Oh, stupid Thomas Edison took away our originality.
Yeah, come on. Why did you
Come
do
on,
that?
Thomas. Come
Oh,
on,
Tom.
you silly goose. We're shameful to be called Americans now.
Probably.
No, like
But
our
hey, at
next
least we've got
subject.
a race to resort to.
Yeah, I mean,
You can go to South Africa and I can go to Japan.
yeah, we
So
do.
it's
Seamus is just gonna.
Seamus can go to Ireland and drink whiskey or something.
Yeah. But anyway,
Hunter can, I don't know what he's gonna do.
he's probably gonna
He's
fall in a
I think
pit
he
and
has
cry.
to stay here.
Yeah, I think he has to stay
I
here
don't
and
think he
survive
has
the
no
zombie
any other
apocalypse.
means of race or
Yeah,
nationality.
he has no other race. I'm actually a little British too. Well, actually, no duh, because
Right.
first of all, uh, South Africa was a British colony, so I.
I thought it was a Mexican colony.
Oh, thanks. Now you're calling me Mexican? You
Well, you
racist.
could be Mexican.
No, I'm not. Don't worry. Yeah, I would. I definitely look like I have some pigment.
Mhm.
Brown pigment.
Yeah, nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere exactly. So, uh,
Why do you think you're doing?
it was a British colony, but I think our next subject, nestle, next. But anyway, our next subject should definitely be the economy in our society today.
Yeah, like everybody's just so rich right now.
Well, that's not true. 70%, uh, 70% of everybody is of the entire population of the world is considered to be poor.
Holy moly.
Yeah, like
Fun
a
fact, did you know there are a million billionaires in America?
Oh, that's funny. I see what you did there. No, I'm joking. I
There are a
that does
million billionaires.
that's a
That
lot.
means there are like trillions of dollars within their worth. So we can kill them, write their wills, and say we can give it to the
Yeah,
government.
plant their wills and
And
then
then give it to the government. And they'll be like, oh,
we'll be
what's
rich.
this? They
Huh.
just donated $3 billion?
Send
Great.
that off to Criminal Minds because that's going to be the next biggest way to
Biggest
make
heist.
money. Biggest heist ever. This one guy first planted a will and it said, I want to give money to a random person and then, you know, that way I don't feel too bad. Oh gosh. And, well, the rest is history, obviously.
Yeah.
Rest is history. Because it's going to happen in the future. Boom. But, like, seriously, I'm not joking. Out of five
So that's
in
like 7
five?
out of 10 people are poor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. That's like
That's,
70 out of 100.
I don't know,
And
that's
that's
like,
700 out of 1,000.
so that's
And
generally
7,000
saying,
out of 10,000.
that out of the laptop gamers, which none of us is poor, that's for sure. The
Yeah.
closest one to being poor would be Seamus, and they're doing really well too. Wouldn't no would Who would be closest to being poor in the laptop gamers? That could
Probably
be a
me.
pretty touchy subject. Not you, Riley. You have the best electronics out of all
Yeah,
of us.
because I'm lucky to have them.
Uh, I'm just saying. Actually, I can't really say that because I just got an iPhone. But
Ah, fire.
like, yeah, 4L5 do have iPhones. So does my family. But I mean, I know for sure that you would not be considered poor at all.
I'd
I
probably
know.
be right behind Seamus.
Yeah, and then
Hunter would probably be,
at the top,
yeah,
Hunter's definitely at the top.
yeah.
And then
But we don't know that. We're just assuming.
yeah, we're just assuming generally. I mean, but anyway, 7 out of 10 people are supposed to be poor in America, but that's pretty bad. Did you know that 1 out of 5, only 1 out of 5 of today's generation is supposed to be smarter than their parents? It's called downward. What's it called? Downward.
Smartness.
Yeah, downward something that means smartness. Like the generations are getting dumber than our parents.
Well, yeah. Have you seen our education? It's ranked
Yeah, it's
51st
yeah,
in the world.
51st in world.
U.S.'s education is ranked 51st in the nation. You get it?
Yeah,
Because it doesn't actually work like that.
yeah, I get it. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad
Yeah,
actually.
that just
That's really
uh,
bad.
makes my mojo not dope.
Sorry about that, everybody. Quick, quick water break. But what were we talking about again?
Bill Gates
Bill Gates. I don't remember
and
that.
his butt.
Okay, I know we were definitely not talking about that. But wasn't it downgrade
Education.
yeah, downgrade education,
Yeah.
which says a lot about America.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I'm going to say about 70% of the people watching this video right now are dumber than their parents.
And that's not trying to. We're not trying to be offensive here, but
No, no, no. That's just
I don't
science.
know. We shouldn't say dumber. That makes it sound pretty dang offensive. We
Yeah.
should say something more like uh, mm, less intelligent or bright. I don't think it's brightness, 'cause like brightness isn't.
Yeah, that's an iPhone thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course. What am I thinking? Yeah.
That's
So if you
only
put your
something for
brightness all the way up to high, then you'll be way smarter.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you'll be twice as smart as your parents, even if your
Uh-huh.
parents are Harvard graduates.
Okay.
But anyways, we should say something more like intelligency.
Yeah. Smart move. Um, what else? What else is on our topic list today for our podcast?
Um, I don't know. But what I do know is that my battery's gonna run out.
Oh no. It's a good thing we're almost done with this quarter of the podcast.
And it's a good thing I have a portable charger.
It is indeed.
'Cause I don't know where my charging cord is. Someone has it.
Not me.
No, not you, Chris.
Okay. I thought you were referring to me because
'Cause you don't have it. Of course
yeah,
not.
okay. Because I was like, what? Oh yeah, but what I do have is your iPhone charging case. I mean, not case, silly me. Cable.
Yeah. But that's not my charging cable.
Okay.
Yeah. Hot topic is iPads.
A store. Hot Topic is definitely a store, and there's a lot of really racy people
A
there.
lot of questionable things in that store.
Yes. You know,
But you know what store is more
maturity
questionable?
level.
Spencer's.
Yeah, Spencer's is like that too.
Spencer's is probably the most questionable store out there. I don't even
Yeah.
think it should be a store.
I don't think that's generally legal
No.
to have a store that like that. Because that's just plain bad.
Yeah. Plain bad.
It's plain inappropriate. That's why people walk into it and spend all their money on it. But
Yeah, I mean, it's just a terrible store.
I guess that could be our next topic, stores.
Yeah. Stores.
Yep.
Stores. Oh,
Yeah.
stores.
Well, definitely one thing like in our small town of Brookings, Oregon, we have a giant Fred Meyer.
Which
And
has
that
a lot of nothingness.
it's like I mean, it doesn't have very interesting good stuff like electronics or anything completely useful, but it's kind of like a very small mall because of how big it is.